Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Yankees. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Jay Happ, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the White Sox, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
First pitch on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, there's a lot of people hoping to see a turnaround from Yohan Moncada. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. Has registered just under 150 innings of work on the mound and sports a respectable ERA just under 3.50. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. In past meetings with Jay Happ, just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. 2-1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
1 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Torres has it. On to first, and Happ's rolling now, 2 away.
Batting first, the third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. Hits ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in, Eloy Jimenez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First delivery to him on the way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Moncada leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's fouled away. One and two now.
1 and 2.
From the belt, the pitch. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Into the second deck and gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 good guys. Ivan Nova, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
DJ LeMahieu is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2.
Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Torres comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well, I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting first, the first baseman, David Rosario.
Next for New York, David Rosario. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series. Here's the first pitch to him. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Popped up, and Abreu will make the play, and that ends the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So striding in, Daniel Palka. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
Batting 7, the right fielder.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
So now to the plate, Barry Wood. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Popped up. Andujar is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting it, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Standing in, Luis Robert. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
A ball and a strike now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Hicks going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Down in order go the White Sox, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's big Aaron Judge. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
What a powerhouse season in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Robert's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. Jimenez is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Aaron.
So coming to the plate, Aaron Hicks, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Nova, it's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, it becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Into the box, James McCann. Man, he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him.
James McCann.
First offering on its way.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Here it comes.
No, that's down.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And a full count for James McCann. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Now at the plate, Tim Anderson. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Stepping in now, Yolmer Sanchez. He swings and grounds it to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now at the plate, Yoan Moncada. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox, but they're on top 2-0. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Row. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman. Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
At the plate, Jose Iglesias. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. A swing and a ground ball to third. To second for 1. To Abreu for the big double play. In now, Clint Frazier, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Out in front of it, strike 1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees. They're still down. It's 2-0. All set for the start of the fourth. And standing in the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that's low.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Popped him up. Rosario over to his left. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting.
So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. Stepping into the box, Jose Abreu comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Abreu, a Cuban-born ball player. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bounce to first, right to him, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting. Designated hitter. Daniel Palka.
So here's Daniel Palka now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're up 2-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line hard toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. And the screen shows the story right there as that hitting streak will live to see another day. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting. The first baseman, David Rosario.
So stepping in, David Rosario. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
No balls and a strike to count. Stopped on the slide by Sanchez. It's there. He got him.
Wow, What a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Moncada gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Barry Wood.
Off to the right side. The right fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Wood.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Up next for Chicago, Luis Robert. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
McCann.
Standing in now, James McCann, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Down in order go the White Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. He leads off in the bottom. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. 29 home runs for him on the year, and the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Sure, you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Andujar. He reached on a single in his first try. And the pitch. This one's down to third. Moncada has it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Iglesias. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to the left side. Anderson scoops it up. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. 5 innings complete. It's the White Sox 2 and the Yankees 1.
leading off to the White Sox.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Torres picks it up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
1 out for Chicago here in the 6th. And moving into the batter's box next will be Yomer Sanchez. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Liner toward right center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Climbs the wall, and he made the catch. What a play to bring it down back from the deepest part of the yard.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Eloy Jimenez will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. From the stretch. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now a hard liner. But this is a foul ball. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. White Sox lead 1. They lead it 2-1. Digging in to try it again, Clint Frazier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Around first, digging for two. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
There's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
DJ LeMahieu is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
At the plate, Torres. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0.
1-1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1 on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the first baseman, David Rosario. Now here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. Lifted into center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next to Chicago, the designated hitter, Daniel Polka.
Stepping in, Daniel Polka. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can't put it on the board. Yes!
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
The batter, the right fielder, Barry Wood.
To the plate now, Barry Wood. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Outside, 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike one.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Into the box, Luis Robert, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 3-2 Southsiders. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the imposing power bat, Aaron Judge.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First delivery to him on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. And right into the shift, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Jimenez is camped under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail 3-2. All set for the start of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, James McCann. Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 0.
First pitch on its way. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Behind 0-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
Count is 1-2 now. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Yomer Sanchez. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready with another 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Torres brings it in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The White Sox lead it 3-2. Nate Jones is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 65, Nate Jones.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Hit on the ground to short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Tyler Wayne will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
For the Yankees, number 14, Tyler Wayne.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Working for the punch out and the offering. The bouncer to the left side. 1 there. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
In now, Clint Frazier. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Yanks held in check. They're down 3-2. Tyler Wade remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning.
Now playing third base, number 14.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Yoan Moncada.
And he lays off for ball 1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
1-2, here it comes. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
I love these grinder at-bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
So here's Jose Abreu. Jimenez is off of first base. A shot down the first baseline. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH. Daniel Palka, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Fouled off. The 2-2 pitch. On the ground, up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. And he's safe.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the White Sox 4 and the Yankees 2. Alex Colomé comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 48, Alex Colomé.
All set for the bottom of the ninth, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, even at home when you're down by 2, trying to score a couple of runs off of one of the game's top closers.
Line toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with one swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Pitch coming, here it is. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 0-1 count, here's the pitch. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Jimenez is going to get back and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
That was textbook outfield technique right there. So take notes, kids. He knew right where he was, and he does a great job of feeling for the wall while keeping his eyes on the ball. That's how you do it, and he makes the catch.
Digging in now, David Rosario, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Sanchez has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for round number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He's set. Here it comes. This is line to left. Well, this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
4-2 the final score today. Chicago jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Ivan Nova gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Jay Happ is tagged with just his first loss of the year. Alex Colomé records the save, his 37th of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox. 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. The winning pitcher is Ivan Nova. His record is now 10-7. The loss goes to Jay Happ, just his first loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.